Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to another day of Vlogmas and another day of Christmas lunches. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, back to share another Vlogmas video, and this is actually the last week before Christmas break, so I want to spruce up the kids' lunch boxes with a little bit of Christmas fun. Now, if you guys missed last week's video, I'll make sure to link it up above, but I did a whole week's worth of Christmas lunch inspiration, but being that this is the actual week before school and Christmas, I still wanted to do something fun for them. I always do it early just so I can share it with you guys. But I'm excited for them to still have some fun stuff going into this week. So let me show you what I got for Mason. So Mason is taking one of his favorite juice boxes. That's the Green Beginnings Organic Fruit Punch and Coconut Water. So I got that for him, along with this Strawberry Mott's applesauce. He actually said this isn't his favorite applesauce, so I won't be buying this kind again, which is weird because he normally likes strawberry, but for whatever reason, he is not a fan of this brand and the strawberry. So once we're done with these, I won't be buying those again. I did buy a big thing of chips, little individual chips for Mason's party. So we have tons left over, and I was able to send some in to school this week. So this is just the cheese crunch, like little mini crunchy cheese doodles, but the bag was red, so it kind of fit in with our Christmassy theme. And then these are our Black Forest Santa fruit snacks. This Mason really likes. He hasn't taken them to school yet, but I have bought these things called Figgin' Fruit. They're basically like little mini granola bars, and there's the strawberry, so they're red inside, but he's had them before. He's tasted them a few times, and he likes them. He likes them. So that's his granola bar for the day. And then inside this little cup is a cutie orange that I've already peeled for him. And then in this back Tupperware right here, he's just taking a plain old peanut butter and jelly. I have cut it into shapes and things like that before. I still haven't found all of my cookie cutters, although my pod is here and I'm unpacking. I still haven't unpacked all of my boxes. So I haven't found everything I needed, but he's okay. He's fine with just a regular old peanut butter and jelly. But these are cupcakes left over from his birthday party yesterday, and we did a Christmas themed birthday party, so I stuck a cupcake in there for him. So that's it for Mason's lunch. And then here is Jacob. So again, we had some leftover chips, so I gave him the nacho cheese, which is just like Doritos. And then he is really enjoying these chocolate chip Cliff bars, so I gave him one of those along with a Black Forest fruit snack. And then in here is his ranch dressing for his vegetables, where he has some carrot sticks and celery sticks and tomatoes and broccoli. This was left over from the veggie platter yesterday, which was perfect for packing lunch today. It was super convenient just to throw it in here. And I also did a sandwich bar. So I had made egg salad and chicken salad, and Jake really loves egg salad, so I gave him 2 little mini sandwiches of egg salad. So that is it, guys, for their day 1 of the last week before Christmas break's lunches. Okay, you guys, so welcome back to day 2 of the week before Christmas break. And you guys are gonna see something that you haven't seen since I've been filming lunch videos in Texas. And what is that? But it is thermoses with hot piping food. That is right, and it is not 10:30 in the morning, it is 7:30 in the morning, and I do not have to bring lunches up today. So finally found my boxes with some of my like lunch stuff. And so the kids are taking mac and cheese today inside one of their thermoses, and we're gonna test it out and see how warm it is. But they're still getting other kind of fun Christmassy things. So inside of Mason's Toy Story container is, like I said, mac and cheese. I know it's not Christmassy and festive, but that's what we're rolling with today. And then he is taking a Christmas tree cake. That is festive, right? And then his fruit punch juice box. And then here is one of those Jellos with the fruit inside. So I'm excited for him to try that. He hasn't had one of those yet. And then he has a Christmassy fruit snack. And then inside of this little container, I made those little Grinches. I don't know if you can see them in the container. Yeah, you kind of can. They're on toothpicks. On the bottom is a grape. On the top is a strawberry. And then the very tippy top of the toothpick is a mini marshmallow. So it's supposed to look like the Grinch's head with a Santa hat on. Mason got a kick out of those. I let the kids sample them last night as I was preparing this, and they thought that that was such an awesome thing. So he has like 5 or 6 picks inside of the bottom of this container, and I'm excited because now I found one of these for Jake. So now they each have one. I feel like this is going to be way easier for Mason to open than the Tupperware. So we shouldn't have any issues with him opening stuff. And starting next week when we're not doing Christmas themed lunches, he'll go back to using the Yum box. So that I'm excited about. And then down here is the bacon and cheddar Cheez-Its. So I think he's really going to like that. He has his red fork and his Christmassy themed napkin. So he has a nice fun-filled lunch. And then here is Jacob. So Jacob also has that hot mac and cheese, which is this one. We've never tried this one before. So we'll see if the kids like it. It does taste a tad bit different, but I think they'll enjoy it. And then in this container is strawberries with grapes and marshmallows. So I basically made that same Grinch hat for Jake, just deconstructed, because he's too old for me to be doing that for him. But he still has grapes, strawberries, and marshmallows in here, so he can enjoy the same thing without the kiddiness to it. Here's his fork and napkin. And then, of course, he has a Christmas tree cake also, along with a Santa fruit snack. And then down here, I threw in some of the spicy Duke sticks. He actually said he likes the spicy better than the regular kind, so that was good to know. And then his green jalapeno lime chips and his green snap pickles. And that is it, guys. They have a really yummy lunch. I'm excited that it's hot and I don't have to drive it up. And that is it for day 2 of our Christmas themed lunches. Okay guys, so I just wanted to pop in here in between lunch clips and show you my variety fun box that I just got for December. Normally I would show this like in a whole separate video and not really include it in the lunch clip, but there's actually like red and green or Christmassy themed things that I'm going to pull out of here to use for the lunches. So I figured that was perfect and a great time just to show you what's in this December's box. You guys, I've fallen in love with them. This has nothing to do with being affiliated with them in any way. I love the variety that comes out of this box. There's no other company out there that just allows you to try all these different variety of things for that same cost. So in this, I got the Popcorners chips, which we all love, in the white cheddar. And then this I'm going to use for Jacob's lunch today. This is the Kettle brand potato chips in the backyard barbecue. So that's red. That'll fit in with his theme. The chips that I got for the party, there was only 2 barbecue and they went. So I couldn't use them for Jake's lunches, but this is perfect. And he loves this brand. So I'm going to use that for Jake's lunch. And then this one I gave him last time. He said this was so good and he asked for more the next day. And I was like, sorry, bud. It came out of the variety fun box. I couldn't give you another one, and he was so disappointed. So he's going to be stoked. I'll probably give this one to him tomorrow or maybe like Friday as the last day before vacation, kind of, you know, exciting thing. But this is the same brand, that Kettle brand, but New York cheddar, and these are all non-GMO. Like, he loved them. And then look at all these pop chips. Like, we are so big on the pop chips. So this is just the regular sea salt, which I like. And then, oh, maybe I'll give these to Jake, or I'll do these tomorrow. Here's pop chips in barbecue. He loves himself some barbecue as well. And then, you guys, I tear these Bonitos up. I love these so much. My girlfriend said, I don't like beans. I don't know if I would like them because I think the consistency would be off. There's no way you can tell this chip is made solely from beans. There's no way. You can't tell. Let's see if they have the other ones in here. Yes. Every time they give these, they always give these, and these ones are my favorite. So these are the Bonitos with a hint of lime. It is so crispy, the chip, and it tastes so good, and it's made from beans. So when you do low carb, you're not necessarily supposed to eat beans, but that's way better than eating a chip. And so I will definitely choose this when I'm having like a taco night or something like that, as opposed to like eating a regular chip. So these ones are the hint of lime. So it's 5 grams of protein and 4 grams of fiber in the hint of lime. And then same thing with the sea salt. But I really, really like those ones, you guys. Like, they are so good. And then, oh look, They have more pop chips and the sour cream and onion. So these are the ones that I think I'm going to give Mason today in his lunch to go with his red and green theme. And then more different kinds of beef sticks. These are different than the ones that we got last time, but these are Jack's Links, which is a very popular brand, this brand. I don't know if Jake's ever had these Jack Links before, but I always see them in like Walmart and stuff. And so these are 2 big sticks. So maybe I'll even throw one. No, I think Jake has enough today for his lunch, but I'll definitely, maybe in a stocking. Ooh, yes. All right, I'm going to make that a stocking stuffer. Don't tell. I'm dropping chips. And then these, you guys, are perfect little stocking stuffers. My mom loves pistachio nuts. I already bought her like a big bag as a gift, but I think that I'm going to put one of these in Maya's stocking because she likes pistachios, and then another one for my mom's stocking. So you gotta love that, or maybe my own. Sometimes I'll help the husband and pick up like a few little things for the stockings as I'm going along, so maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll put these in there instead, you guys. I love these. They give these like every other time or so. And this is the Nature's Garden. So this is the Cranberry Health Mix. And then they have the Heart Health Mix. And it's just like trail mix. But like trail mix is the way to my heart. I love any kind of nut with like a little bit of berry, but no chocolate. I hate the trail mixes and stuff that have like M&Ms or chocolate chips. I feel like it defeats the purpose, I guess. So I've always just been into like the nuts and raisins and stuff. When I was in school, I used to love Pizza Friday because before there was like nut allergies, they would give trail mix and it was like peanuts and raisins with your pizza, and it used to be like my favorite thing. So they gave these Parmesan Wisp cheese crisps. I've never seen them give this before, but that's awesome because these are actually keto and they're so, so yummy. And so I'll probably save those ones for myself. And then these superhero cookies, they are so good. My kids eat them all the time. So these are the honey ones. And then look, when I was going through the box the first time, the kids already grabbed the chocolate ones and ate them. So my kids absolutely love them. But these are something they've never sent me before. So I'm really excited about these. These are Cooper Street and they're granola cookie bakes. So this one is oatmeal and cranberry. That's like very this season, you know. And then this one's chocolate cherry. I kind of feel like that's kind of Christmassy-ish too. And then this one's blueberry pomegranate. Like I all feel like they fit very well into the season. They all sound super, super good. They're dairy-free, soy-free, no trans fat, peanut and tree nut free, nothing artificial, only 110 calories. Like those are the kind of snacks like I want to give my kids. These are chickpea snacks. They always put tons of chickpea snacks. These are them too, right? Yeah, and I usually end up being the one who eats them. Again, you're not really supposed to eat stuff like this when you're doing low carb, but I feel like reaching for this than a cookie would always be a better option. And so these are the chickpea snacks. These are the Rocking Ranch. There's 6 grams of protein and 7 grams of fiber in those. And then these ones are just the sea salt, and there's 8 grams of plant protein and then 8 grams of fiber. So, I mean, to me, you just... anything fiber like just kind of helps with any kind of diet. And so, oh look, there's 3 of them and just almonds. Yes, almonds is like amaretto. Coconut's my favorite flavor, but amaretto is like my second favorite. I guess if I had to choose like a coffee creamer, it would probably be the amaretto kind. And the anything almond just kind of screams amaretto. I just made those amaretto like cookies. That's a very Italian thing. Amaretto, anisette, like those are very Italian flavors, and those are like flavors I grew up on. They must know. They must hear me and know that like we dig these fig bars, because like this is just an addition to my snack cabinet that I can't beat. So we usually get these. Mason usually takes one. He hasn't been taking them the last few weeks because of all the Christmas themed lunches, but once we get back into the start of the new year, he'll be back to taking these all the time. So this is the regular fig flavor, and then that's the raspberry fig, and then the blueberry. And these are Nature's Bakery fig bars, and they're non-GMO, all plant-based, and it's just better than giving my kids like a crappy granola bar. So I like giving them those. And then these Abby's cookies, they usually send these too. We really like them. It says wholesome and delicious. They're all like all those other things too, like the, you know, dairy-free and soy-free and all of that, peanut-free, tree nut-free, that kind of thing. They're all safe and fair trade company. And these are the chocolate chip, and then the shortbread ones are so yummy, like a real, almost like a Girl Scout butter cookie. I really enjoy them. So got those ones, and then 2 of these IQ bars. I've never seen these. 6 brain nutrients, 11 grams of plant protein. Oh, less than 1 gram of total sugar. So I could try this. And then 4 grams of total net carbs. And it's chocolate sea salt. And they sent me 2 of those ones. So awesome. Love myself a variety fun. And there's always a code in the description box if you guys want to save 30% off your first box. So now let me show you guys what I'm giving the kids for lunch today. Alright guys, so I grabbed chips out of that box and loaded up their lunch boxes. So here is what Jake's taking. I'm not going to open up his thermos container because Mason's taking the same thing. So you know what, I'll just show you Mason's first. So Mason is taking, I made little like pigs in a blanket with those little cheddar smokies, and the kids really enjoyed them, and I made that whole package and we had so many left over. The mac and cheese went like a hit in this container yesterday. Mason was content with it being warm enough for him to eat still by lunchtime. So I was happy with that. So I'm glad I got my containers back. No more dropping off lunches, you know, 2-3 times a week. And so here's that sour cream and onion pop chips that I gave to him to fit our green theme. And then they haven't taken a cheese stick all week, so I threw in one of the frozen cheese sticks. And then here is his Green Beginnings organic juice box. And then a little Santa Black Forest gummies. And then here is the ketchup for him to dunk his little hot dogs in. And then I actually got this idea yesterday from Amanda. I've not ever done this for him as far as apples are concerned. I've done crackers and peanut butter, but I figured this would be a cute way to kind of spice up his lunch. So I cut up a red apple, no green, she did red and green, slick. I didn't have a green apple, but I just did the red apple, and then down below is peanut butter with just a little red, white, and green sprinkles. So like she said, sometimes it's just the little things. You don't need to go crazy, but just doing something small like that kind of spruces up their lunchbox. So I did that, and then their dessert for the day is I made them some cookies on my own. I didn't get to decorate cookies for Mason's party, so I wanted to play with that Wilton's frosting icing myself. And you guys, that stuff is really awesome. I'm glad I spent the money for it, because if you want to decorate, like, it's so precise and it really helps you with whatever you want to do. So I made a little snowman for Mason. He looks angry. He's not supposed to. I tried to make him smile, but whatever. And then the I love you, hopefully he'll be able to, you know, he should be able to read that. And so those are his cookies. And then here is Jake's food. So here's his ketchup, and then here is his little pigs in a blanket thing. And then here are those Kettle brand potato chips from that box with his cheese stick. And then here's his gummies. And then in here, I tried to do a wreath, but like things didn't really fit in this Tupperware well. So I just did the ranch cup in the center, and then some green cucumbers there, and then some red tomatoes there. And then here are his cookies. So I did 7 days, because it's 7 days till Christmas today. And then I don't know what I was making there. Red, white, green, whatever. I was just having fun. It almost came out like an Easter egg. So we'll just pretend it's a Christmas egg, right? You know, whatever works. And that's it. I may throw some Duke sticks in there for him, or one of those beef sticks that we had from last month's Variety Fun Box, but I think he'll have plenty. So that is it for day 3 of our Christmas week before vacation. Yay! Okay guys, so this is Friday. It is the very last day of our Christmas themed lunches before vacation. I do not have a lunch clip for yesterday. My poor boy was so sick, my smallest boy. He was up all night getting sick, so he did not go to school yesterday. He missed his Polar Express day where he gets to wear pajamas to school and watch a movie and have cocoa and cookies. He was literally depressed. I felt so awful for him. We bought him brand new pajamas and everything to go to this thing, and so he was so super sad. So I do not have the 4th day for you guys. Jacob bought lunch, and like I said, Mason didn't go to school, so I didn't make a lunch for yesterday, but this is the last day of lunch before we kick off vacation. So I have a bunch of stuff to show you for Mason, because he's having a party, but you're not allowed to bring stuff in. I've never had a party like this before. So there's a brown paper bag underneath here, which I'll show you guys in a second, and you're supposed to decorate the bag and stick your snacks inside of it, and that's the only snacks you're allowed to have for the party. It's a good in concept, but I've never had a Christmas party like that. Like, everybody brings in chips and stuff like that, and that's what you do. So I'm a little bit confused on how all of that would go, but let me go through what I gave him. And then here is Jacob's lunch, and the elf brought these little cute little Elf Scout snacks with a message on it for the boys. So for Mason's regular lunchbox, he's taking some pasta. That's the tricolor rotini. I actually did that for the first day of Christmas themed lunches last week. I only made half the box, so the kids took the other half of the box today. And then this I got from Costco. It's a organic fruit and vegetable pouch, and he's taking the apple, mango, yellow, carrot, and peach. So I think he's going to like that. And then I got this from Costco also. It's little cheeses and then little cheese crackers and then some apple slices. So I think he'll like that. And then I sent him with a fig bar, like a granola kind of bar. And then I sent him with some cheese doodles and then a mango drink. So all kind of in that orange and red theme. But I try not to overload him too much, like I usually give an applesauce, a cheese stick, all of that kind of stuff. I try not to overwhelm him too much with this, just because I know that he has his party later and his belly's still a little weird. But that's why I tried to give so much today, because I don't know what he's going to be in the mood for. And I don't want him to not eat anything. So I wanted to give somewhat of variety. And so in his little bag, which he wasn't even feeling well, he didn't even get a chance to decorate, I just put a sticker on each corner, and then he has to write his name on it. So when he gets up in a minute, I'm going to make him write his name on the bag before I load the snacks inside. But they asked you to send a separate drink, so I just gave him a Capri Sun, the strawberry kiwi we have left over from his party. And then this is one of those Jello fruit cups, Jello with the fruit inside. And so I gave him a spoon. I thought that was kind of like light on his belly. And then they said to pack some kind of candy. I didn't want to do candy for Mason. I don't know how his belly is going to be, so I just gave him his little Black Forest Christmas gummies. And then in here, I wrapped them up tightly so you can't see, but both boys got chocolate covered strawberries. So I actually used those down here are the Lily's chocolate chips. And so I just melted some Lily's this morning and put it over the strawberries, and then just put a little bit of sprinkles on them. And I used these little tiny like cup things that I got from the Dollar Tree purposely for the chocolate covered strawberries. So Mason has 2 of those in there. And then here are those little like Christmas cakes that came from Walmart that you can write a elf message on, and this just says, I hope you're feeling better, and the elf will leave that for Mason. And then here's Jacob's. He also has pasta, but then here he has some vegetables. So he has some green beans from Trader Joe's, and then some red cherry tomatoes. He has the barbecue pop chips that are from that Variety Fun box. And then here is his cheese stick and a beef stick. So good protein for him. And then he has 4 of the chocolate covered strawberries because that's his favorite thing. He literally waits for Christmas themed lunches just to get them. And because he's had them for the last 2 weeks and never got them, I think he thought he wasn't getting them. And so I'm happy that he was able to get that, because he's going to be excited. And then the elf left him a message that says 5 days till Christmas. And then he has some fruit snacks as well. So that is it for our second week really of Christmas themed lunches. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, and we were able to inspire some of your lunch boxes this season. I love you guys all so much, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.